because they're
I didn't forget. Thanks, Melissa. Okay, continue.
no, that's okay. Welcome to a fantastic presentation tonight. Happy to see your lovely faces here. Thanks for taking your time away from your busy schedules to be here. For those of you that are driving, be careful. But the wonderful Dr. Erin and Garth can't be with us this evening. They have other commitments, some amazing speeches that Dr. Erin has to give, which she's good at. So Kim and I thought we'd take the reins a little bit and get on here and have a bit of a chat. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Johnny Dimos. I'm coming to you from the wonderful Melbourne. Beautiful morning here. I've been involved in this industry for a number of years, and it's been an exciting ride. And now we find ourselves here. I'll save it for later. I'm very excited to be here. We've got something really excited. And what about you, Kimmy? You've been involved for how long? Tell us a little intro.
I have been in the industry since I was 21 years old. So that was 14 years ago. So you can do the math. But, what's really interesting is that I was getting ready for this call and I was like, this feels familiar. And it was because for 11 years, every single night, I used to put my face on. I used to get in my car. I used to drive an hour or 2 hours away to do a home party selling skincare and makeup for 11 years. And so I was like, wow, this is familiar. I've done this before. Oh, right. I did it over 1,000 times in my first company. And I spent so much time in my car and trying to sell overpriced skincare and makeup. And then when COVID hit, I created the Zoom virtual party for the company, and that blew up with the whole entire company. And so I did this every night on Zoom for about 2 years. And then I quit and I let go of my team. And then I got into coaching with Bob Proctor. And then that was 2 years later. And then I said, you know what, this doesn't align anymore. I went to India, things happened. Here I am. That's my story.
Bob Proctor. Wow, I didn't realize you had done all that, Kimmy. It was only up a few days ago. I heard all that and I thought, oh my God, I need to talk to you about your history. I love Bob Proctor. I think I was doing his You Were Born Rich program. Mm-hmm. Amazing. But anyway, we won't, thanks for that, Kimmy. Now, guys, one of the things that I know that Dr. Erin and Garth usually, start off with some slides, etc. I just thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I just wanted to have a little bit of a conversation with you. I'm hoping that's okay. Now, and then we'll, very quickly run through some slides later. I like to talk to people and just get them, just give them a story, have a chat. But I know that they told you that tonight was going to be about a business opportunity, right? But they lied to you. So if Kimmy told you that it was a business opportunity, she lied, right? This ain't no business opportunity. This is a dream opportunity. Seriously, it's about. I was thinking about this earlier, what I wanted to say, and I had a couple of little bits and pieces that I wrote down that were important to me. But it seriously is about digging deep and awakening those big dreams that you once had and perhaps lost, right? Because life just got in the way. So you woke up one morning, and I speak for myself too. You woke up one morning and you felt the chills of life flying past so quickly, and you haven't accomplished what you wanted to, right? You all of a sudden you've got the kids that are growing up and the relationship and that dead end job that's going nowhere, bills that maybe you can't keep up with, and the relationship pressure that comes with that too. And suddenly you don't know how to break out of that and finally experience a different life, a life of freedom, right? Or maybe you were one of those that found this amazing industry. You saw the light, the opportunity to build a life of freedom for you and your family. You grabbed it and you ran, right? And maybe you built a nice little business. You recruited some people. Maybe maybe you retailed some products. I'm not sure where you're at. You did okay, or maybe you didn't, but you realized at some point that this isn't easy. You know, it's not what you thought it would be. Why? Let me explain something real quick. This is a beautiful industry. I love it. It allows anybody to start a little business, you know, on the side in the little pockets of time in your day and truly build something special for you and your family. But here's the problem. There are some amazing companies and amazing products out there. The problem is they're expensive. And they're expensive because, for a reason, commissions have to be paid to so many people above in that whole organization, right? There's nothing we can do about that. That's just the model. And there are some fantastic products, life-changing products. I agree. This isn't about the products themselves. But because the products are expensive, most people can't afford to buy them every month, you know, to stay qualified every month. You know, even if they're just customers, they're still expensive. And of course, don't forget that you need to spend $500, $1,000, whatever, to get started in the first place, right? The reality is most people quit almost, I think it's 2.8, call it 3 months after joining a company. It's a ridiculous statistic, and that's why people just jump from company to company. But that's just the model that we've had for the last 80, 90 years, right? It doesn't matter what you want to call it, social selling, social marketing, affiliate marketing, it's still the same old model. And it's the one that we've had forever. Until now. Until now. I'll say this. Everything that you've ever known, if you've been in this industry for 5 minutes or 5 years or 20 years, everything that you've ever known about this industry, everything for the past 80 or 90 years, we can throw out straight in the trash. I promise you, everything. Forget about everything. Just erase it all. One man, and you'll meet him soon, had a crazy vision to simply take this old broken model and turn it upside down, totally disrupt an industry. And that's exactly what he did together with his 3 co-founders. The first of its kind ever Amazon-style network marketing company was born in December 13th. I think it was launched 5.5 months ago. So think Amazon Prime, Netflix, Costco, Sam's Club, whatever, right? A never seen before subscription model. Simply $40 to get started and one tiny membership fee every month of $10. In fact, $9.95. In fact, there's an option to purchase a 12-month membership, which gives you 2 months free. So it's less than $9.95. So that's $49.95 to get started in a business, not $1,000, not $2,000. Now, I know sometimes we say, come on, you're starting a business. What's $1,000? You're not buying a restaurant. $1,000 is a big deal. $1,500 is a big deal. And then, you know, $200 a month is a big deal, or $150, whatever. So $9.95 per month. And you access the best health and wellness products on the planet. But wait, that's not all. Not $70, not $90 or $120 for a little product. $9, $15, $18. Why? Because we don't get paid on product sales and volumes here. No commissions on products. So we don't have to load our prices by 1,000x, or 10x, 20x, whatever, just to pay commissions up above. Seriously, we get paid on the little subscription fee, just that little $10 a month. And if you're thinking, oh, is that it? Is that all? Just wait till you have a look at the compensation plan, because when you understand that, how we get paid here, you seriously won't sleep. It's pure genius. And it's the first time it's ever been seen. Just like Amazon started with books 20 plus years ago, we're starting with health and wellness products. And we'll be rolling out a bunch of exciting new lines over the next year or two, everything your household will need. But this company has changed the game. 380,000 members in the last 5.5 months. It's on the tip of everybody's lips. Wherever I turn, people are already involved. It's crazy. I mean, there's 9 billion people on the planet, or 8 billion, whatever it is. So there's so don't worry. But in the US, 50,000 members approximately only. So the market is open. So right now, the entire industry has stood still and is wondering what the hell just happened. Seriously, they're in a state of panic because they're losing people, because most of the people aren't making a dime. So why would they stay? That's why people always jump from company to company, hoping the next one's going to be better than the last. But it's the same old story. It's the same old model. Guys, I got involved in this industry for sure so I can build something special for me and my family, for sure, like you. But I wanted to make a difference to the lives of others. That's my passion. That's my calling. That's all I want to do, because by helping others, like Zig Ziglar says, help enough people get what they want, and you can have everything you want. Finally, I can look someone right in the eye and say, trust me, take my hand, and together, let's change the financial future for you and your family. Finally, I can say that and know that God knows that I'm about to bless somebody. Now, I've been involved in this industry for 17, sorry, just admit someone in there, for about 17 years, and this is the one that I've been waiting for. And it's the only one you've been waiting for too. So, like I said before, grab my hand and we'll do this together. It's that much of a big deal. Now, we're going to run through a couple of little slides. I just had to get that off my chest. I hope you don't mind, guys. I just wanted to have a little bit of a conversation with you. We're going to run through a couple of slides really, really quickly. Even I'm not in the mood after all that, because that sort of a conversation gets me emotional. It's all I want to talk about. But we'll quickly run through some of these. Kimmy, what do you reckon? Let's get some up on the screen.
Like, we don't need the slides. You just covered everything in the slides.
Well, look, that's true too. I mean, slides is really just an information session, run through a compensation plan and run through exactly how you get paid. I mean, believe me, right now, the way that everybody should be feeling, it's about, is this the right, have I said enough here that tickles you enough to just really want to take this seriously? I've seen companies, I had somebody the other day say to me, oh, well, I think my compensation plan, when I compare apples with apples, is a little bit better. I said, oh my God, it's not about comparing yours with mine and your company with mine. And, this is simply a different model. You don't have this model. I mean, if you're good enough to be on social media or on if you're an influencer on TikTok, whatever, and you're happy, selling products and making a profit, great. That's not what I'm about. I want to show somebody a model that nobody's ever seen before, how you can take a $10 a month program and make some money for you and your family. It's really that simple. It doesn't exist anywhere else. I'm watching again and again so many top leaders in this industry on social media making posts without mentioning names, saying these new companies that are coming out of nowhere, thinking they can take everyone's people and scam people and do whatever. I know they're talking about us. They're talking about us because they're losing people. They're losing people. People don't make money in this industry, and there are some people do. I made money in this industry, not in every company. There are some that I didn't align with. Some things didn't work out, but let me tell you, I've built teams. I had 12,000 people in Southeast Asia that started to disappear, that weren't paying auto ships. And I couldn't understand why back then, because I was still young in the industry. It's because all the leaders I started calling, what happened? Johnny, my people just can't afford the products, whatever. So it started back then. It's never changed. That's the problem with this industry. So I know you're going to get a lot of leaders saying, hey, what's, you want to be with a company that's been around for 20 years and 50 years and 30 years. What's wrong with taking a punt on a company that's just started, that has a belief and a massive heart to change the industry and change the lives of people, instead of have so many people come in, fail, and then go out there and bash the industry because they failed. It wasn't the industry's fault. Well, I mean, technically it was the model, but you know, I feel for those people that talk negatively about an amazing industry that had a little broken part of it, and we've just fixed it. We've just fixed it. Seriously, people are ranking up. I mean, in the first few, I went to the gold rank in 6 weeks because people understood my message. It was so much easier to grab someone and say, "Hey, Leslie, stop everything that you're doing. You need to have a look at this. You need to just, I've got a 5-minute video that's going to show you a company that's just turned the industry upside down, unlike anything you've ever seen before. Think Amazon 20 years ago. That's it. Are you open to taking a look, or do you want to keep doing what you're currently doing? If you're happy there, great. But if you're looking for a way to change your financial future of you and your family, have a look." And people are saying, "Yes, okay, I'll have a look. I'll have a look." That's what this is. So, I mean, seriously, I can talk about this for ages. It doesn't have to be a really long presentation, a long conversation, but that's what I've got right now. Kimmy, did you want to add anything before we open it up?
Yeah, I was going to add some of my own experience, because being in my company for 11 years, you know, I hit 6 figures and it was hard. Like I busted my butt to hit the 6 figures, and I couldn't understand why my team wasn't winning like I was winning. I couldn't understand it, because we had a duplicatable system. It was step by step, word for word. And I always said, I just followed the system. But there's a little bit of different pieces as part of that. But I left that company because I wanted to coach people in the industry of how to do what I did, which was to hit 6 figures. And after a couple of years, I got really frustrated, because there's all of these network marketers that were coming into my free workshops, and I'm training them how to, reprogram their subconscious mind and their limiting beliefs and all this stuff. Do you think that they were winning after all of that? And what I realized is that it's the model. It's not for a lack of effort. It's not for a lack of habits that these women were changing and being consistent with and starting to believe in themselves. But every single time that they truly put in their heart and soul and not got a paycheck because of it, it's like they were just continually getting beat down over and over and over again. And so that's what really woke me up to just how hard it is to make a few $100s a month. I mean, that's why majority of the people join something like network marketing, is that they can do something on the side, super part-time, in the nooks and crannies of their life, because the top 1% has planted this, you can make $1 million here, but really it's only the 1% making the $1 million, right? So I would love to know in the chat, like, how many of you have been in the industry before and you truly felt like you've given everything you've got and you followed the system and you got the help, but yet you still weren't getting the results? And you just had the heart to serve and make a difference and try to change the financial future of your family, because times are so tough right now, especially, right? Or in the past. Like, that's why people, like, I know moms who couldn't even put food on the table, for gosh sakes, right? They couldn't afford food, and so this was their way to make the money, but then they felt like a failure. So we have so many women. I mean, for me, I worked a lot with women. So we have so many people coming in here, and they have this past fear, and because they felt like they failed in the past. And we're trying to tell, not only, forget everything you thought you knew about network marketing, but forget everything you thought you knew about your past results as well. Like, we want you to come in here on a clean slate and completely build a brand new idea about the industry, a brand new belief system about this industry. Because what we have going on here in LiveGood is the most duplicatable, simplest system, built-in funnels in the world. Like, there's no excuse why you can't see results here. People are getting hundreds, I can't make any claims, but for me personally, I got a few $100 in my first week barely doing this, right? That's just me sharing. And we have people coming in here making more than that, people making less than that. So you see the return. You don't have to wait a whole month for your paycheck. You see the return. We got a fast action bonus where you can literally control how much money you're going to make next week. You just need to know how many people to enroll, and we're going to break it down for you. And you just got to go out and share with your heart. And that's it. Like, it is so simple. Myself and Dr. Aaron and Garth and Johnny, we have a whole system created. You just have to get plugged in, and you go to guide 1 and boom, there you go. Right? Everything you need. I think it was Lynn. Was it Lynn that said this is like a business in a box? So it's like our gift to you.
Definitely.
We're handing over this business in a box, and you just have to say yes, and you just have to receive, which I know is hard for some of us to do, but you just have to receive it and truly just take a little bit of action every single day, get yourself plugged in, and you'll just be so grateful in a month and in 2 months, and then especially down the road to be like, wow, this changed my life. So that's what I wanted to add to Johnny's amazing message. So I don't think we need to share the slides. Honestly, there's 6 ways to get paid. There's a lot of ways to make a lot of money here. There's ranks, and that's the thing. We go through all of this when you come in, and it's super simple. It just fills in your matrix. You make lots of ways to make money. I think that's all we need to cover.
And of course, we can go through a lot of this detail, individually with whoever invited you here as well. But basically, the compensation plan is fantastic. Considering that you get paid on a $10 subscription fee, $9.95, it is incredible. I can see the incomes that are happening. So forget about income claims. I'm just telling you that I'm watching them every single week, including my own, and thinking this is ridiculous. So, like, in a nutshell, what you need to basically know is it costs $50 to get involved. Every time you get somebody involved at 50, you make 25. So if I bring Kim into the business, 25. If I bring 10 people in the business this month, there's $250, right? Just like that. So, I can plan that if I want to, but that's the first way. The second way is every time this is a matrix. Now, I don't know how many of you understand compensation plans and binaries, which I don't go anywhere near. This is a forced matrix, a 2x15 matrix. And what it means is that you're at the top, and then 2 people beneath you, then 4, then 8, then 16, 32, keeps going, right? Now, I have my own little matrix, and then Kim is involved in her little matrix in mine, right? But as your matrix grows, and it feels like I've got something like, not 400, around about 400 people so far in the last few weeks, right? Of those 400, I earn 2.5% from each one of those 10%, $10 a month. So 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents. Is that all? 25 cents, Johnny? Yes. If you do the math, if you've got 1,000 people in your organization that are paying $10 a month, that's what's that? 10,000 per month? Is that right? 10,000 per month. That works out to $250. So it starts to accumulate. Now, the part that gets me the most excited is the next one, which is a matching bonus. All you need to know is that if I bring Kim into the business, and from the matrix pay, Kim ends up really running with this thing and earns $1,000 a month, I earn half. So I earn 50% on all my direct people. Whatever they earn from the matrix, I earn 50% of that. That is not everybody that you're going to bring into the business is going to run with this. I'm looking at my list of people up here. I've got maybe 4 or 5 that are running, and a bunch of others that are doing a little bit, and they're doing the little bit, but it's $10 a month. They're enjoying the products at wholesale prices. I don't have to force anybody to build a business, because I don't care. As long as they're happy earning their couple of dollars and bringing 1 or 2 people in, but they're accessing a $10 health and wellness product instead of 80 or 90, I'm happy. But as it starts to grow, your income will start to grow, and it's phenomenal. And when you start looking at the levels of what you're earning, the matching bonus on your organization is phenomenal. And we'll go through that. There's no point, complicating it now on a call like this, but this matters.
I want to add in the potential, because 380,000 people have joined since just December. There's 7 billion people in the world. This is a global company. Costco, Amazon, Netflix, there are 160 million subscribers. Okay, so think of where we are now, 380,000. Think about where we're going, Amazon, Costco. There's millions, okay, millions of people coming in after us. So the timing and the positioning right now, it's like, don't wait, don't wait. Get your position, just pay your fee. And if you can't do the business right now, that's okay. You can just hang out, sit pretty. And then when you're ready, when you got a little bit of time, come in, like get active, right? But that's the beautiful
Try
thing.
some products.
Try some products. Yeah, take advantage of the discounts. I had a girl join me and she was paying $100 for special coffee from the States with shipping and tax, $100 US, which to Canadians, that's like $130. That's not cheap coffee, okay? She came in, she just got pretty much the whole line for $250. Like, she's like, I can't believe this. So she's like, holy moly. And then I've got a doctor friend who I just talked to her today. She's already in, and she's the most genius. She's got her Western medical doctorate, and then had a crazy experience, and now she went all into the whole natural holistic. She is an everything holistic doctor. She couldn't believe the quality of our product, and she said, so Kim, you're telling me I can now offer my clients who normally hesitate to work with me because of how expensive supplements are, I can now offer them a magnesium for $10? I'm like, yes, you can. She's like, I'm in. I'm gonna do this. So like, there's the people who are joining us is high, they are so knowledgeable. We have so many resources, even within this team. Dr. Erin, what is she? She's a doctor, psychologist, business coach, high performance coach, bestseller author. I mean, oh my goodness, she's got so many credentials, and we get her for free. Hello, it's just so exciting. So you're joining, a beautiful team with so many incredible selfless leaders. That's the most important part, that only want to see you win. The money potential is ridiculous, especially right now. And it's just a no-brainer, like, just get in and hang out and see what we're all about, or at least just take advantage of the products. So I think that's all I have to say. Johnny, do you have anything else? And if you have any questions, please.
Yeah, I was just going to open it up quickly. If anybody has any questions, just unmute yourself and just ask away.
Is this available to Eastern? Yes, we're worldwide.
Everywhere. And then of course, as it gets busier with certain countries, they'll start talking about warehousing and things like that. PR.
Hi. So I'm wondering, Kim, she's Kim, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to compliment Kim. The way you said what you said is so true, 100%. And I sent you a message in the chat box. I really, truly appreciate that. Awesome. Very nice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And now, if I want to share that clipping of what you said, if I know somebody from the other company, is that okay? Can you share that with us?
We're gonna have the recording available of the whole call. Yeah.
Sure. Because I'm meeting a girl day after tomorrow from Mary Kay. She's a director of Mary Kay for the last 33 years. And I think this will be giving her a...
So feel free, you can always, if you want to use me as a third party, feel free to connect with me on Facebook, and I'm happy to chat with her because I'm very familiar with Mary Kay.
Okay, sure. I'm not on Facebook, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm an old school guy. But maybe, I don't know, by phone or by WhatsApp call. I have no idea. So in case.
We can connect.
Whose team are you in, PR? Who brought you into the business?
Oh, I'm with Rob Chal from Toronto.
Oh, with Trevor.
Trevor. Yeah.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Rob is with Trevor, and I'm with Rob Chal.
Absolutely. That's great. Anybody else with any questions?
Thank you.
Pleasure, buddy.
I got a question for you, Johnny.
Hey, brother.
Where do you get that sexy haircut, man?
Oh man, come on. It's hard. And once a week I get a haircut. My wife looks at me, she says, "You're not going to get another haircut." I said, "Shh." It makes me look younger, it makes me feel skinnier. Feel younger, look skinnier.
You look great, my friend.
Thanks, brother. But look, guys, we don't want to take up a great deal of your time. It's been fantastic. And you know what? Having a conversation matters. It just matters. This message matters. I hope it touched you a little bit. I hope you understood, you know, what we're trying to say here. It's an important message. It's a powerful company, and for the first time, we can actually, you know, change the lives of not only our family, but everybody else's as well. We've got something really special here, and come and run with us. What did we say? What was something that I said to Dr. Erin recently, and she put it up on the slide? This is what I say to people that I connect with. It's like I'm standing on a freight train that's gaining momentum, and I'm hanging off the side of the freight train.
Got it.
There it is. And I'm hanging off the side of the freight train with my hand out, extended, grabbing as many people as I can to come along on the journey. That's exactly what it feels like. And some are going to miss out. Some are going to sit there and and ah for too long. I'm not sure. And then next year, same time, nothing's changed, right? But that's what it feels like. So come on this journey with us. Seriously, we're going to change some lives. We really are. I can't wait. But I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Kimmy, as always, thank you. And please get back to the person who invited you here. If you have any other questions, reach out to me, to Kim. Who cares? We're all family here. And that's the point. It's an amazing community. It really is. So let's do something special. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a beautiful evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
You guys are so awesome. Thank you.